There's about 100 different weapon arts in Elden Ring, ranging from near game breaking to
man, I'm dead.
So I've been on a journey to find the best of the best, rating them not only by effectiveness and lethality, but also style, because they gotta be cool and fun to use. And any other rules, I'll just make up as I go, because we're here to have fun, bitch. Right? Alright, let's do it. Number 25, Bloodhound Step. No, just kidding. The real number 25, Royal Knight's Resolve. This one, man, this is one that everyone already is expecting to see on this list. RKR is an essential tool for all you bonk extraordinaires. It allows you to get the most damage possible out of jump attacks and heavy weapons. 24. This can turn any pickle scrub into a parry god. Really easy to connect, but then once you knock the enemy down, you can have your way with him. And it makes you feel good. Hitting parries will actually make you feel better about yourself. Yep. Unless you're straight dog water and you can't parry for your life, well, then you'll just feel even worse. 23. Barrage. This is one of the only skills that ever makes bows viable to use. Using bleed, frost, or poison arrows, it can inflict passive effects pretty easily, at a distance. Using bow and arrows is always fun though. I recommend more people try it out. Flame Spit. The fact that this is a weapon skill on a shield is just mind-blowing to me. You take the jar cannon and combine it with a great shield, then you give birth to this beautiful baby boy. Definitely scoring major style points. Long distance attack doing like over 3k damage? If you're using a great shield on your build, but not using this, I don't know what you're doing with your life, man. This is the way, bro. This is the future.
The future.
21. Blood Boon Ritual. Actually, no, I changed my mind. We ain't putting cheesy skills on this list. Alright, the real number 21, Moon Veil.
Oh my god, bro.
No. The real 21 is Destined Death. This is a legendary skill that we have all enjoyed using at one time. The main problem is that it's immobile and difficult to land sometimes. This is the most satisfying way to slap back Malenia. 20. Ghost Flame Ignition. A ghostly white flame of death that inflicts frost? That's gnarly, bro. And this is probably the best ghost flame attack there is. Slam the weapon down to make an AoE stagger bomb, or aim a ground projectile, shooting the ghost flame forwards. Or you can just leave the ball chilling there, effectively giving you 3 different options of attack. Plus, the weapon gets style points for looking like an old wizard cane. Dynast Finesse. Not just poking, fancy poking. Ooh.
Oh my goodness!
Thunderbolt. Any true Chad watching this right now will not even know what this is. Any true Chad has never, ever used this in his life. Regardless, I have used it, and it's one of the best skills for smaller enemies, and therefore in PvP. Whip your little thingy out and start blasting away. It makes you feel like the god of thunder, but I can promise you, you are not. 17. Chilling Mist. This is surprisingly effective on the right builds, especially if you're dual wielding. Because listen, usually going cold infused makes the weapon scale with intelligence. But Chilling Mist doesn't do that. It is the easiest way to proc frost, then can still use whatever weapon scaling infinity that you want. Then that frost gives you an extra 20% damage dealt. And then, well, then you're clapping cheeks. We gotta start using frost more often, my friends. I'm finna start a petition. 16. Cursed Blood Slice. Dude, I've been advocating for this weapon skill since the cavemen were playing this game. Its weapon art has a lot of range and mobility. Rushing forward into an AoE attack, that's great for big boys, or taking out an entire group of schmucks. It's actually become quite effective now in PvP. With the recent speed increase, you can land attacks pretty easily. 15. Stormblade. I did have Beast Roar in this spot, but to be honest, Stormblade is just a superior version of Beast Roar, for real. It's not as powerful, but how fast you flip these attacks out, that damage stacks up. It's more effective overall. Plus, I can't stand the constant yelling from Beast Roar. Dude, like, please, shut up. Blood Tax, Bloody Slash, and Blood Blade. I lumped all these cheese balls into one. Bloodblade is probably the overall best and most effective here. For having decent range, it's kind of insane. Like if you're going for a straight blood loss build, this is a great choice. Bloody Slash is very powerful up close. Again, if you're going for a straight blood loss build, this is another strong choice. And then my favorite, Blood Tax. Perfect for self-healing vampire builds because you tax your enemy's blood at a high interest rate. It returns to you healing yourself. Specific but useful. Scores a bit of style points too for that vampire effect. 13. Eclade's Dancing Blade. Look at that, bro. The game doesn't even have time to animate these dudes correctly. Just like, Jesus, bro. I feel bad for him. By optimizing correctly and stacking the right buffs, this weapon art can deal ridiculous damage, up to almost 15k. A weapon skill like this can be so goofy, yet so deadly, and that's my favorite type. After enjoying the almighty power of staggering and guard break, I wondered where could I find even more stagger and guard break power. Then my journey led me to these bad boys, Glintblade Phalanx and Ice Spear. Both skills are ranged magic type attacks and both deal high poise damage. Phalanx basically auto protects you, making it versatile and very unique in that way. Connecting all 4 swords will deal 40 poise damage. Also, because it automatically shoots off, you can summon up your swords, then switch weapons to another attack and combo it together. Now, for Ice Spear, it's very powerful at range and even stronger up close when you hit in the full attack. All that's not even considering the fact that it procs Frost quite effectively. Both of these skills are great for creating diverse and unique builds.
Hello, motherfucker.
Flinging people up in the air just never gets old. You enjoying your book, old man? Well, how about some of this? Yeah, and I ain't forget about you. Come get some! Oh, I'm trash. It does have a slow animation, but this is the most powerful thrusting attack in the game. Pairs perfectly with the Pierce Counter Talisman. Small to medium-sized enemies get flipped up like a burger patty. Then larger enemies, you can break their stance due to its insane stagger and poise damage increase. It's definitely a skill worth getting good at. Now, everything on this list I'd consider strong, but moving into the top 10, we are now entering goated territory. And just remember, this is a little bit based off my experience and my playstyle. So if you don't agree with something, you think I'm stupid, and just hate me forever after this, well, my bad, man. My bad.
Say I'm sorry for the things I've done.
At the moment, this is one of the best attacks for dealing poise damage and breaking stance. My man Crate just made a video on all this, you should check it out. It's especially good against bigger enemies or a group of enemies because of the wide effect of the explosions. And it certainly gets some style points for that Galaxy Universe theme plus the R2 ranged attacks. Moving forward, number 9. Another super epic, iconic attack. The art designers really went ham with this one, so obviously it receives a fat stack of style points. It's got much better distance than most other ranged attacks, and much better damage. Stack up lightning buffs, and yeah, it speaks for itself. Taker's Flames. I know I said no cheesy stuff, but man, the Blasphemous Blade is legendary. Blazing flames that steal your soul away from you? Damn. That weapon art would still be strong as hell, even if it didn't suck your enemy's life away and steal HP. To be honest, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten nerfed yet. Totally outclasses similar attacks, such as Waves of Destruction and Vacuum Slice. Number 7. Cragblade. Increases physical damage by 15% and poise damage by 10%. I've ranked this so high because it is the perfect weapon art on a power stance. Just use it on your left-hand weapon and boom, get a nice little buff. I use it all the time for all different types of builds. One of the most simple yet effective ways to buff. And again, especially when dual wielding. And it gets cool style points. Like, just look at that combo right there, man. He'd be ready to go. In his mind, he thinking,
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
6. Flaming Strike. This is simply one of my favorites. Throw it on a greatsword or halberds, and it gives you a strong, wide range attack. Plus, it sets your weapon on fire. It can break stance pretty easily, putting these dumplings in their place. I'd recommend it for any strength or fire type build. The move is great in PvP as well. Simply awesome all around. 5. Spinning slash and double slash. Yes, I am the spinning slash salesman. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, more powerful than a spinning slash Naga Kiba. Just ask Steelvosky, he'll back me up, alright? This is it, man. This is what every single mage build needs. A cold infused katana with spinning slash. Yep, that's it. While double slash is very similar, but it's more forward facing. It's good to burst forward and quickly close the distance between you and your enemy. 4. Magma shower. Yes! This is the pinnacle, the greatest version of spinning slash. I swear to God, this will clap the cheeks off of any boss vulnerable to fire. It will melt their little cheekies. Before we get to our final top 3, let's give tribute to some honorable mentions. Yeah, baby, let's do it. No stat requirements needed, just whip it out and buff yourself. This was one of those truly symbolic weapon arts, and it deserves some recognition. Not just bonk, magical bonk, ooh. This was once among the legendary goats, but is now in the nerf trash bin. People with real gamer skills know how good this can be in PvP. They literally nerfed this weapon out of our minds because no one even thinks about it anymore. Alrighty then, and now let's finish this. In 3rd place, Lion's Claw. This will always be a good choice for any bonk extraordinaire. It deals extra poise damage and increases attack speed for those giant heavy weapons. This probably has the strongest hyper armor in the game, because I've never seen anyone get knocked out of a Lion's Claw. This Ash of War has lasted the test of time, and will continue to give hope to all these strength mains out there, reassuring them that all they need is indeed a bonk. That's it, and that's all. 2nd place, Moonlight Greatsword. This actually feels like you're using a real legendary armament. Once you activate this skill, it's freaking go time, baby. Frost buff, enhancing the weapon, plus adding chargeable ranged attacks. It can be so powerful because there are so many ways to buff this, including the Spellblade armor set and Godfrey's icon, dealing a ton of poise damage, great for breaking stance and inflicting frost. By the way, there's links to all of my build videos down in the description below. Here we are in the number 1 spot, the Golden Slam. No. The Rotten Erdtree Slam. I swear, if anyone Rotten Erdtree slammed me in real life, we're throwing hands. It's freaking go time. Like put them hands up, bro. Put them paws up. Put them paws up. Let's go. Let's freaking tussle, baby. Let's freaking tussle. Let's go. I don't know who's you messing with. Let's get it done.